Okay, take it off. I'm about to go live, yeah. You cut on the mic?
You weren't going to even tell me.
Well, you look beautiful with it on. I mean, I don't understand why you... Did you cut the mic on?
And good morning. Welcome to Early Morning Grind with your two favorite people, Reuben and Alzie Dukes. We hope that you guys are up on this wonderful Thursday morning. Today is November 8th, 2018. And with that being said, we're going to jump right into weather this morning. For the city of West Palm Beach, it is currently 75 degrees today. West Palm is set to have a high of 84 and a low tonight of 74. And again, there is rain in the forecast. For Fort Lauderdale today, they're currently at 77. Today they're set to have a high of 84 and a low tonight of 76. For Miami is currently at 78. Today they're set to have a high of 84 and a low tonight of 76. For Belgrade on today, Belgrade is at 69. Today they're set to have a high of 86 and a low tonight of 69, and there is rain in the forecast. For Pahokee today, Pahokee is currently, I need this for something, is currently at 71. Today they're set to have a high of 84, low tonight of 70. Rain is in the forecast. For Clewiston today, Clewiston is at 71. Today they're set to have a high of 86 and a low tonight of 70. On to our states, Ohio. We're visiting Cleveland. Cleveland is at 39. Today they're set to have a high of 43 and a low tonight of 37. For Georgia today, we're visiting Atlanta. Atlanta is at 59. Today they're set to have a high of 62 and a low tonight of 53. And there is rain in the forecast. Now on to some things that happened on this day in history. On this day in history, back in 1889, Montana became the 41st state of the Union. On this day back in 1910, the Democrats, they actually prevailed in the congressional election for the first time since 1894. On this day in history, November 8th, 1932, and this is the last one, Franklin D. Roosevelt is elected the 32nd President of the United States. Now on to birthdays. If you have a birthday, we want to say happy birthday to you, and we wish you many, many more. We have one birthday shout out that we want to do today. Alfred Woodard. She turns 66 on this day. She's an actress. She starred in a film, I think it was Star Trek First Contact. So she turns 66 on today. And also today is known as National Cappuccino Day. So get out and get you a nice cappuccino.
I like National Sandwich Day.
You don't want to let that day go.
I like that day.
Now I have a Black History quote for you. Regardless of how you feel inside, always try to look like a winner. Even if you are behind, a sustained look of control and confidence. You know what?
What?
Don't do that today.
What?
He's literally rushing me through this.
No, I'm not. I ain't doing nothing. Y'all see me, right? I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
You see his fingers like, hurry up. That's the sign.
I'm just twirling my thumbs. What is that? Rushing anybody? I'm not rushing no one.
Okay. Even if you're behind, a sustained look of control and confidence can give you a mental edge that results in victory. That is today's Black History quote. Now on to sports and news.
Well, thank you, Alzie.
Let's not take a long time. Make it 10 minutes.
Oh my God. 10 minutes. It ain't gonna take me 10 minutes.
It took me like 5 seconds.
No, it didn't. It took you 10 minutes.
No, it did not.
It took you freaking 10 minutes to do all that.
No,
Black History Month.
I didn't say nothing about Black History Month.
Black History Month and all that.
I said birthdays. I gave him some things that happened in history and the weather. That was it.
Okay, LeBron has stepped his game up, all right? Yeah, LeBron is People don't know. I think LeBron was just sitting back waiting for that time.
Waiting for what time?
He was waiting. He was actually waiting for the time to really be LeBron. He was giving those guys a chance to
step up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we know he can carry a team by himself.
Oh, yeah. He's not. LeBron, what LeBron does, he sit back and he watch. You say, well, when he went to the Heat, he didn't do that. He didn't have to do that. He knew what Dwayne Wade, he knew what Chris Bosh can do. So he knew those guys. He knew their game on the court, so he didn't have to. And those guys kind of like got that same mentality just like him, So he kind of knew what to expect. Shouts out to my daughter. She was at the Heat Stadium. Charlene does radio. And Charlene actually seen, God, what's his name?
I don't know, but
somebody help me.
The tall guy?
Yeah, well, of course he's tall guy.
He's a basketball player?
Oh, man. They don't get me for this.
I heard you say, oh, that guy in the blue shirt. He's a professor at Berry.
He was.
Well, you can always come back to it.
Yeah, he was. I have to say this, though. He was there yesterday. Oh, there he is right there.
Leo, what you doing, buddy?
There he is right there. How the fucking wild. It wasn't Rashard Lewis. It was, y'all slap me in the face for this, all right, guys? Ray Allen, Jesus. I'm telling you, I'd be so. Well, anyway, my daughter, she was actually with Ray Allen yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, it was the biggest thing of her life. So, shouts out to Charlene.
Oh, pretty cool. We had some type of.
I can't believe I forgot Ray Allen's name.
Big thon going on.
Yeah, phonathon thing. He was there. So there's a lot of stuff going on in politics. We don't want to get into that, but we're gonna get into this. Andrew Gillum and Ron DeSantis, actually they're looking for a recount coming up. So absentee ballots wasn't counted. Tens of thousands of absentee ballots wasn't counted, and was not counted. Wasn't counted. Or was not. Well, either one. It was not. Okay. And they're looking for all hands on deck. So they have the actual email address on social media that you can go to, and I put it on our page that you can help. They need your help. I think the deadline is today at 5.
Oh, so you can go out and help them count?
Yeah. Well, actually, they done started down in Broward. They say he has actually won ahead. Significantly.
Oh my.
Yeah, so.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, so, significantly went ahead. So we are, hey, I was like, oh, well, here we go. Florida is growing. It's time for a change. Okay, like I said, the Lakers and the Timberwolves, the Lakers won. Also, in the Georgia, same thing. They found 700 ballot machines, voting machines, wrapped in a warehouse.
What?
700, not several hundred, but 700.
Why?
Yeah. Don't ask me. 700 brand new ballot machines was wrapped in a Georgia warehouse. And there was an incident where they showed up to this, in Gwinnett County, they showed up to this voting place, and they only had 5 voting ballot machines, just 5. And they said they arrived at 4 p.m.
People
arrived at 4 p.m. to vote,
Uh-huh.
and they didn't get out of there until 7:50.
Ooh.
And the line wasn't even that long.
What the heck was that doing?
And so people were just waiting around. The line grew because people was waiting. They only had 5 machines. That's why the line, they said when they got there, the line wasn't that long. You know, you can move in, voting doesn't take that long.
No, we were in less than, 5 minutes?
Yeah, you in and out because you have people on there that, you know.
No, and you walk in, they get your ID, check you out, punch you in, tell you what line to go, which machine. I think here in Riviera, where we went to vote, they had maybe about 4 or 5 machines there.
Yeah, yeah.
So they kind of like going by.
No, we had at that location they had like 7 machines, 8 machines.
I don't think it was that many.
It was.
You counted?
And I didn't count. I see like 1, 2. I'm visualizing because it covered that whole stage. So it was like 8 or 9 machines. 7. I'm gonna say 7 or 8 machines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it was by, I think, zip codes.
Yeah, and they had a lot of stations.
Mm-hmm.
And that voting site is actually a big site for the Riviera Beach area and
West Palm.
Palm Beach Gardens area.
Yeah.
Well, some of the Palm Beach Gardens area, but the Riviera Beach area, West Palm, some of the West Palm area right there. So that's a kind of a huge voting site right there.
So you're in and out there.
Yeah.
The mayor be on site.
Yeah, he be on site. They be moving people in and out. They don't play over there. The Heat beat the Spurs, man. I saw Whiteside shut them down. Also, they said Donald Trump and Acosta from CNN went at it at the one of his press conferences. And they said Donald Trump snapped on him, told him he's a bad person. When they say it's on Facebook, it's on live, I seen it on the news. Donald Trump called him a very bad person because he was hitting him with questions that he didn't appreciate.
Oh my.
So he called him a very bad person, and he don't see why CNN got him working for them. He's a very bad person. Also, there was a black reporter asked a question about him calling himself a white nationalist, and he stated that's a very racist question. He said that was a very racist, which he asked, and he didn't appreciate it. So
what about this thing where I heard some music pop on and he started jumping?
That was an old thing. Doing his president run. So
I thought that was so funny.
Yeah. So if you guys hear this live feed, can you guys put that email address on the screen where people can email for helping hands to count absentee ballots? Because I really thought it was a fairly ran.
I already knew.
It was fairly ran. So it wasn't a large margin, it was fairly ran. So I'm like trying to figure out.
I think they probably had enough people on site to count those ballots.
Yeah.
And when they say it's over, it's over. Whatever is left is left.
Right. So I don't understand what they say it was, but with that said, so also, so they got into it, and there it is. Jim Acosta is his name. Jim Acosta, excuse me, the folks. His name was Jim Acosta, and I think I got the video, and told him that's enough. Told him you need to relax and call him a very bad person and see why he actually,
Well, that's what news reporters do. They ask those tough questions.
Right.
So you gotta just be prepared to respond.
And he stated in Twitter, say he's never been denied. The Secret Service just informed him he cannot enter the White House grounds for my 8 p.m. hit. So
they banned him from the warehouse. The White House.
They got the White House. They kind of snatched his press pass for that.
Oh my goodness! Well, you know he had something to do with that.
Yeah. So he said he called him a very bad person. Jeff Mason stated that I was seated next to Acosta in today's press conference and did not witness him placing his hands on the young intern, as the White House allegedly said he did. He held on to the microphone and she reached for it, and which was very rude. And the Reuters pictures below despite what happened accurately. So the White House trying to say when he was going backwards and forth, when the president was going backwards and forth with Jim Acosta, that he reached for the intern came over and she tried to snatch the mic out of his hand.
Why is she gonna do that?
I don't know. Whatever.
She need to stay.
No. She was just trying to do her job. So she was in her place, but it was at the wrong time. You got to know when. Yeah. It's very disappointing, where this country is at. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, how can he win sole legal custody of their kids? Family lawyer explains he wants those kids. So they got about 20. About 20 kids. Dennis Bryan is going to the Saints. He's gone already. So that was news. So.
All right, news and sports.
Yeah.
On to today's hot topic.
Yeah, today's hot topic is what? How you milk a cow?
Well,
please let it be in the realm of what we're talking about.
Well, it's from yesterday.
She be pulling stuff.
I don't just pull stuff with what the producer writes. Today's hot topic reads, why do I feel as though I have to compete for my spouse's attention? What should I do?
Yeah.
Number 1 says, tell him or her how you feel.
Okay. Ernest in the building. What's up there, linebacker?
Number 2 says, he or she might just be a big flirt. No, you got some spouses out there that are flirts.
You like to flirt?
I'm not a flirt.
My wife is fresh.
I'm not fresh.
I went and picked her up yesterday. I was traveling from Miami. I was speeding. Yeah, pray for me. I'm finna get a sports car someday. What is he doing? But anyway, I was traveling from Miami yesterday. I was riding. And good morning, Ernest Ferguson, Mr. Linebacker. Yes, that's Mr. Linebacker, honey. Can you say it with me? Mr. Linebacker. Linebacker. That boy is a linebacker. Need to be in the National Football League.
He's a preacher too.
He's that first. Yeah, but he could preach on the field though. Okay, back to what we was talking about.
The hot topic.
Okay. But what was it?
I was speeding from Miami. I don't know why you were speeding from Miami.
Well, you was calling me on the phone.
That didn't mean that you were supposed to speed.
She was calling me.
It was fine.
She was calling me on the phone, and I had to get to her. She know how it is when my Alzie call. So when I got there, 2 guys, I guess they was cleaning the office. I got there, one guy was mopping, he was trying to shoot some game. My wife sitting over there with her legs crossed, looking all debonair.
That was nuts.
I busted there and said, what's going on in here? He over there mopping the floor to myself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
It was not even.
My wife over there talking about.
That was not like that.
Yeah, do that right
Why
now.
was being so extra with stuff?
He was moving his shoulders like that with the mop.
I don't know. I wasn't.
He mopping the floor. He moving his shoulders like that. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you, if you're gonna give me something, make sure it looks like something.
Okay, whatever. All right. But anyway.
Number 2 says he or she might just be a big flirt. Number 3 says just tell him or her it's either you or those other girls and guys.
Do you think I'm a flirt?
Of course you're a big flirt. Look how you look to the side. Oh, y'all tune in. Look at this look.
It's some bull crap here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but
hey there, how you doing today? Y'all all right over there? Oh, you're looking mighty good today. Look at Mom over there. Oh, look at Mom. Hey, how you doing? Oh, that's that guy.
What they say, honey?
That's that guy. Oh, we know who you are. Come over. Be like,
Some Leo thinks something wrong. Get out of here. I guess my laugh be.
You're really not a big flirt. You're just a sociable guy.
No, you. I be saying, yeah. I sound like a.
And then you give him that politician smile.
This girl on the chain.
Politician smile.
Yeah. I sound like a fresh, like one of those deacons. Hey, sister Linda, how you doing, Sister Linda? Sister Linda.
Well, they ain't being fresh right there. That's putting your hands on me.
Hey, look, we got one of them. Don't call no names. We got one of them. And we be watching this dude. And then my wife be watching this dude. She be like, no, don't. He come over here, honey. Here he come, honey. Here he come.
They probably don't see nothing wrong with that, you know.
My wife be spotting the boy. He come, honey. He come.
Better watch that.
I'm finna go.
Watch that sister. Watch that brother.
She look. She be like, I'm finna go. She tell this dude come over by. She be like, I'm finna go. Hey, how y'all doing, sister? Dude, how you? My wife be like, hey, all right. That just be so funny.
Wow, you got some people that are.
Oh, that just be funny.
They take it some. I've been in a situation where somebody took it to a whole nother level. They came and got my shoe and stuff. You remember that?
Oh, heck yeah, I'm gonna whoop that dude's tail too.
Get
I
ready to go.
jack them all up in the corner. I didn't care I was in church or not. He was gonna get the business.
Leave my shoe alone.
And hit this dude all in, like that dude on Facebook. He slapped that dude 9 times. This dude finna get slapped 9 times. Quit playing with me. Quit playing. Pop. Well, anyway, no, I'm not gonna subject myself to violence. But don't touch my wife's shoe.
Number 4 says, find out the root cause. Maybe he or she is not happy in the relationship. Number 5, which is the last point, he or she is trying to make you jealous. So people do.
She always try to make me jealous.
I never try to make you jealous for what? Why should I make you jealous?
You try to make me jealous. This is what I say. Look, she be knowing. My wife know when guys have the hots for her.
No, I don't.
You see that laugh? You see that laugh right there?
Stop. And like mine.
She know when people have the hots or whatever for her.
That's what you call
and
the hots.
Yeah, the hots. It's old school, the hots. All right, listen. And I tell her, I say, listen, you better watch that guy. Or you better watch that. You know. I don't tell her like stay away from people. I just say, you need to watch that guy, right? So when I say it, she get all bubbly. What you talking about? Nobody want me. I'm like, let's see how you done got. Look at your spirit. Then rose all up. What you talking about?
Like
No, she don't do that, but she be like, what you talking about? Stop. Don't nobody want me. I'm like you really think you're an ugly woman.
I didn't say I was an ugly woman, but me personally.
You don't have to. I see it.
I don't look at people every time I come in contact with
That's
them
why I'm there. I see it.
to say, oh my God, this guy is like,
y'all see this? Y'all see this? See how she
stuff. But I thank God that you do have that extra eye to see, because I don't be.
Yeah.
It'd be the last thing on my mind.
Yeah, I know it'd be the last thing on your mind, but she sure love it.
I do not. When you tell me,
what you say? Give me your words. You say.
Oh, you need to stop. That's what I say.
Say it again. Say it again like that.
Oh, you need to stop.
See that right there? See, y'all thought I was lying, huh?
That's what
oh, you need to stop.
Don't be going there like
that. Yeah, listen to all that.
That's what I say.
You want to crumble that all up in a bubble. Well, anyway. And listen there, y'all hear all that? Oh, you need to stop. You need to stop. Yeah, you got women that like that, though. You tell them a man that want them. But hold on. You tell them a man want them. They get all, don't no man want me. Who? They know, you know.
I ain't never said they didn't want me. I said, don't you go there.
Oh, she lying now. Oh, no, that man don't want me. I said, okay.
He got a wife.
Oh, what that mean? I said, now what that mean? Oh, that man got a wife. Oh, what that mean?
He should be into her.
Don't mean nothing. Not in these times. Not in the times before. We just never had cameras back then. But it started back then. It was way worse than what it is now. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's how it started. Way back then. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, let's talk about who? Me?
I thought so.
She'll say nothing. She don't say nothing.
That thing said, I thought so.
She don't say nothing when it comes to me, though.
I do tell you.
No.
I said, honey, watch this person.
She said something about this one particular person.
I said a lot of
and she say, oh, you better watch that female. I say, what female? That you know, that female wants you bad, brother. she get all pissed off, bad, brother.
I don't get
I be like, what I'm gonna do with that? Nothing.
You see how I feel.
I don't say, oh, that female don't want me. You need to stop. She get the grin. You need to stop. And stop and all this. See all that sound in there? You guys hear all this sound? Watch the sound effects. Stop. Stop. Ooh. You need to, ooh, yeah. Ooh. All that.
That's
yeah.
too much.
Yeah. God dang it. Apples and oranges.
You know that's too much.
Oh, shoot, boy. Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go on to this inspiration this morning.
Now, an inspirational corner with Alzie.
On to today's inspiration. This inspiration is by Paul Bryan. And it reads, if you believe in yourself and have dedication and pride and never quit, you'll be a winner.
Yeah.
The price of victory is high, but so are the rewards.
Yes.
And that is today's inspiration.
I think everybody like the rewards.
Mm-hmm. Today's scripture is coming from Romans 15 and 13.
She said rum.
Romans.
Lavetta said, your mama said call her.
All right. Now the God of hope fill you all with joy and peace in believing, that ye may abound in hope through the power of the Holy Ghost.
Ooh.
And that is today's scripture. I thank you for tuning in Inspirational Corner with Alzie Dukes, and I hope you were inspired.
Inspired.
Now on to Coach's Help Desk.
All right, Coach's Help Desk. Remember, Coach, dream big and pursue them. Just don't dream, pursue your dream. Potential that is not used is lost potential. Use the potential that God has given you. You never know where you may become or end up. That's right, Ernest. Mr. Linebacker. Talking to you. Well, anyway. I got a quote for you. I got a quote for you from Jerry West. You guys know who Jerry West is? Jerry West is a prominent GM in the National Basketball Association, which is the NBA. All right. You don't get much done if you only work on days you feel like it. That's for me. You don't get much done when when you only work on days you feel like it. That should go far. That go far for me. You don't get much done if you only work on days you feel like it. So you need to work on days that you don't feel like it. And that's for me.
Work when you feel like it. And
work when you don't feel like it. That's right. Light travel fast, third than sound. This is why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. That's something. You learn something every day you pay attention.
If you pay attention.
Yeah.
That's true.
So pay attention to your surroundings, guys. All right? All right. And thank you for joining Coach Deuce right here at Coach's Help Desk. Now I have some last words of wisdom from my beautiful wife Alzie, with her beautiful self.
Oh, thank you, handsome. So we thank you guys for tuning in on today. Yeah. We hope that something that we said today really inspired you or helped you on today.
Yeah.
Join us on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Time,
Ernie said, laugh out loud. And you can hear Ernest laughing out loud on the field. Take him out on the stretcher. They be like, man, ain't you a minister, man? Telling people, take him out on the stretcher.
And remember the quotes, especially one by Coach, dream big and pursue them.
That's my quote. Don't steal it.
If you like what you heard today, please share the video. We would really appreciate it. Again,
if you like what you heard, tell them to share the video, honey.
Yeah, sometimes, you just got to give them the opportunity to share the video, like the video. Let someone know about, early morning grind.
Yeah.
We'll see you on tomorrow, same time, same place.
Hold on a minute. I'm telling Ernest, good morning linebacker.
You guys have a blessed and awesome Thursday on today. Let's make it a great day. Now, if you're just tuning in, our hot topic was, why do I feel as though I have to compete for my spouse's attention? And we gave you some things that what you should do or what's really happening. So go back and listen to the video. Or if you have a special subject that you would like us to talk about, inbox us and we'll make that happen.
Okay.
So have a blessed and awesome day. Peace out.